Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with 5 Leagues from the Borderlands. Now we do have that we do have that expansion to think about. I think I might do a couple more turns here with my current warband. The Thorns of Bystone. But that expansion's really kind of got me wanting to venture down south, down to the sand and the sunburned dunes of the land of dust. So I'm going to do at least another couple of turns with this warband, and then we'll turn our eye to the expansion, I think. Now we are at campaign turn number 9. Campaign turn 8 didn't have a battle. That was on purpose, so I could basically have my warband recuperate a little bit and get Abel back into the team. Because in campaign turn 9, he will have 1 more healing and he's going to be ready for the battle this turn. Yes. That was the plan. So turn 8 was kind of a narrative turn, a kind of campaign turn rather than a battle turn. Turn 9, I'm thinking of doing, I don't want to say just yet, but there's a specific type of battle that I think I want to do with these guys. So, what should we do? Oh yes, before we continue, don't forget, like and subscribe. Yeah, if you don't like and subscribe, the dice gods are going to curse me even more than normal. So please make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much in advance. Let's continue. So, we are campaign turn 9. We're doing the preparation. We are in... Oh, that's the old map. Where's the new? Okay, this is the new map. This is from turn 8. So this represents the situation at the end of turn 8. This one was turn 7. We are here. We are back in Amberhorn Town. We travelled here from that hex where we had those 2 unknown locations or unexplored locations. We travelled back to town in turn 8. So now we are in the settlement, ready for the first thing, the local events. And again, since we're back in town, let's move that out of the way. We're now doing the town events rather than the camp events. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to roll for local events, and it is on the town events table. Right, so as usual, white first. We get a 44. Didn't we get 22 last time? 22, 44. Right, 44. Bonk. Town crier. At the town square, a messenger tells of a potential job. Generate a contract this campaign turn. If you opt to take the job, it pays 1 gold mark. Okay. Contracts are on page 100. So we have to roll up some random contract. Okay. So we rolled a 44, which was the town crier. So we get a contract that is going to pay 1 gold. Wow. Big spenders. I mean, if the contract's a little thing, it should be okay. So let us generate let's go to the next staircase. This is going to be the next bit. Let's go to the contracts. Right. If a contract is offered to you, generate the details using the tables below. You can generate all the details, but it says it's only going to give me 1 gold. So is that in addition to this? I think it could be. Plus 1 gold mark. Oh, okay. So plus 1. That makes it a lot more attractive. Right. So the contract that we are going to get is 81. Gather information. So we rolled 81. Gather info. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I don't have a lot of space up here, so I'm going to put it down here. So contract is to gather, much more space down here, gather info. Right, and the source of the contract is... Are there any modifiers depending on town or anything? No, okay. No modifiers. So we roll, we get a 35 townsfolk. So the source is townsfolk, okay, and they're giving +1 gold, and it is so it's D3 +1 gold. So D3, it's on its edge. Okay, you have to re-roll that. We get a 3, 4. Oh, it's worth 5 gold. Woo! Yeah, so it's worth 5 gold if we complete it. That's very nice. But what do we have to do? Let's have a look. Gather information. Gather info. Okay. You are needed to gather some suspicious information from around town. The closest settlement to your current position. Well, I'm in a settlement, so I think I'm there. While carrying out your normal campaign activities, you can attempt each of the tasks below. They do not count against your campaign activity limit, but each task must be carried out by a different warband member, and they can't contribute their skills to any campaign activities. 3 proficiency tests: expertise, wits, and speech. Right, well, we have... I know I've got guys with speech, but only +1. That's not brilliant. I've got plenty of +1 speech. Wits, I don't think I've seen any of my people with. I don't think I've seen anybody with wits. Nope. And expertise again. I don't think I've got anybody with expertise. So, okay. And then what? Success condition. To complete the job, you must succeed at least 2 of the tests. If 2 fail, the contract cannot be fulfilled. Time limit. You've got to complete it within the next 2 campaign turns. Okay. Time 2 turns. So the next 2 campaign turns. So it'll be 9. So that'll be number 9 or to number 10. So this turn and next turn. Okay. Next 2, or was it 11? Hang on. Within the next 2 campaign turns. That'll be 11. To 11. Okay. Well, I mean, I can try. It depends what I'm going to be using for my other activities. Okay. Okay, that's doable. Right, what have we got next? Upkeep. Right, upkeep. I do have rations which I can use to pay for 3 in terms of upkeep and stuff. So upkeep, I do have 7 members, so it is a D3 +1. So, okay, so it's going to cost me 4. But what I will do is I will use. Where's my pen skill? I will use one of my rations to knock off 3. So it's only going to cost me 1. Okay, so upkeep costs me 3, 4 gold. I use 1 rations, so it becomes 1 gold. Okay, so we knock off 1 gold. I've got 9 left. Still pretty poor. Healing. So healing, we'll do that. So healing, wrong one. Yeah, healing. Abel is not injured anymore, but he is down to 4 turns. Welcome back, Abel. All right, there you go. All right, we've now got 6 in the party again. Now I have already, because I knew what I was going to be doing, so I've already updated his info on the roster sheet. So he's got his armor, shield, and a bastard sword there. Okay, welcome back. And he's my mystic. He's got some spells I haven't really found a use for yet, but we shall see. Right. So that is the hard times. Right, now for campaign activities. Now I could have done the helping the town guard, couldn't I? To offset the upkeep and keep my rations. Ooh, do I want to do that? Now, what else can I do? I can train. Don't I really want to recruit? Meet the locals. Meet the locals is always worth worth a go. Anything else? Town healer. Cost of 1 gold mark. Select a single injured, reduce it by 1. That could work. And that won't affect in terms of people that I need to use for the contract. So I could do that. Experience. Recruit. I mean, I could also try and get some gold. The thing is, helping the town guard, hard work's only 1 gold plus a possible 1 more. Gambling. Yeah, not really worth it. So I'm thinking, you see, the helping the town guard is basically going to offset the equivalent of 4 gold. So I think it's worth doing that. So I'm gonna forget that. Forget the rations. Forget using the rations. I'm still gonna have the rations. I'm not gonna pay the extra 1. But what I will do is help the town guard. And what that does is it forgets this and makes it 0 because of that. All right, helping the town guard is 1. Now I've got 1 more activity left, and whoever I do basically can't help with the contract. The thing is, Bertio can't help with the contract anyway because he's injured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the healer. Visit the healer. 1 gold, and that's going to be Bertio. So gold is back down to 9, and Bertio is now down to 3. That's much better. Okay. So we have done the 2 activities. Now we can try doing that contract. Right, where's the bookie marky? There's the bookie marky here. Right, contract. Where did I put that? Here we go. Right. Yeah. Right, so we've got 3 checks. I have to use different people. Got to be carried out by different people. Okay. So Bertio is out. Can't use him, but I can use anybody else. Right. So expertise, I've got nobody with that. Wits, I've got nobody with that. Speech, I've got plenty of people with speech, but it's only a +1. All me humies have got +1 speech. Ooh, I've got 3. I've got to pass at least 2. Ah, shit. All right, so, okay, we will do. Okay, speech doesn't really matter, does it? You've got to use one of me humies. So I will use. I'll use Abel for the expertise. No. I will use. I'll use Tim for the expertise, yeah, because he's like a, what is he? Didn't put down what he was, but he's like a apprentice. Was it? Again, I think I rolled this up, didn't I, when I created the characters? Tim was aspiring scholar, so I think he'll be good enough for the expertise. So doesn't get any benefits, so we need a 7+. Come on, Tim. Where is he? Tim. 7+. Come on. We did it. That's 10. So we have to do a. Hang on. Let me write this down. I'm going to forget otherwise. So we've got a 7+ expertise, which was successful. We've got an 8+ wits and an 8+ speech. Okay, so the expertise was a success. Now we're going to do wits. Now for the wits, I mean, I'm trying to like role playing. So wits to shadow a suspect. Well, that will probably be Holland because she's my kind of scout. No bonuses to any wits amongst any of my guys, so it's just an 8+ roll. This is Holland. Oh, it's on the edge. It would have been a 6. All right. We still do it a 9. We've done it. So we succeed the wits. And for the speech, I will use Abel. He gets a +1. So we need a 7+. We get an 8. We succeed on all 3. The dice are trolling me. You wait. As soon as I get into the battle, these dice are not going to be so helpful. But amazing. We've succeeded in the contract. And we get... 5 gold. Wunderbar. So now I've got 14. Lovely job. Right. Nice. Right. Great. That was really nice. Really good. Okay. Not that one yet. We're still here. Right. Next up, we've done the activities. Now we are going to trade town only. Now, I think I made a mistake in the last episode. In a town, you can actually roll up 2 rare goods. And I only did 1, but I did roll the extra 1. I put it into the notes. I didn't buy the extra thing, so it's all good. Right. So trading, I can buy anything common, but there will be 2 rare goods offered because I'm in the town. So the first rare good that is offered is a 09. Is that a hare? Bloody cats everywhere. Come here. All right, so we get a 09, a throwing knife. Don't know whether I want that. Throwing knife. And that is how much? 5. I don't know if those are any good. Let's have a butcher's. Throwing knives. Right, ranged of 9, -1 versus armor. Single use but recovered after the battle if you hold the field. Nah, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. You can get a self bow for 5. So that was the first one. No good. Don't want it. So the second item being offered is a 94 thieves tools. I think I got offered these before. Thieves tools, and those cost 8 gold. I think I got offered thieves tools before. I don't know whether I had the money then. Let's have a look. Thieves tools, a belt loaded with various long pieces of metal, tiny blades and other clandestine implements. Grants a +1 bonus to all expertise tests. Cumulative with a skill bonus. Again, meh. I don't think it's worth 8 gold at the moment, so I'm not going to buy them. However, do I want to get some common goods? Because there's a specific mission that I think I'm going to do. Now, do I want to get myself another self bow? Helmets are useful. Kinda. Now, I'm thinking getting another self bow. A crossbow costs double, but I think the only benefit it gives is extra range, isn't it? Isn't it with a crossbow? Oh, it gives a +1 versus armor as well. Can't move and shoot in the same action. A longbow has longer range. Is it worth getting a crossbow? +1 to the armor check. See, armor's not the problem, it's the toughness that's the problem. No, I don't think so. So I think I'm going to buy myself another self bow, which costs 5. So I'm not getting that, but I am getting another self bow. Okay. Now I'm thinking to give the self bow to Tim, because he's not really that good in combat, and a self bow would help him do something. It would help him do something in the battle. Right, so that cost 5, which was the money we just got from the contract, so we're back down to 9. A lot of action happening on my gold marks. All right, that's the trading done. Now it is research. Where's the bookmark? Did I use? I moved it. No, okay, so research. Am I going to do research? I don't honestly think so. I could get some stuff here. So we're going to roll for connections and see what happens. I could use a milestone. Discover hidden location. No, don't think so. Don't need to just yet. Right. So I'm going to roll for connections. So connections. What do we get? We get a 73. You may take the offer of another contract. Ah, forget it. I just did one. Or should I take another contract? I mean, that one was pretty. That last one was pretty profitable. All right, so we'll take another contract. So we've got another contract. I've got to use a different symbol, don't I? So I will use that symbol for the second contract. All right, let's go and see what we've got to do. Decide the adventure. Okay, outfit for adventure. Okay, we're going to be doing that anyway. So let's find out what this contract is. So the second contract I'm being offered is an 88 explore area. Okay, explore area. All right, who's the source? Can't see it. It is a 32 townsfolk again. Well, I did the other one so fast, they offered me another job. Right, so townsfolk is D3 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3 gold. So they're going to offer 3 gold and explore area. Where's that one? Okay, interested party wants their maps of the region to be upgraded. Add an unexplored location to the wilderness and then randomly select any existing map area that you are not currently in. Travel to and determine what is at the new unexplored location, then travel to any location in the randomly selected map area and finally return to the location where you received the contract. You must take a set of maps with you which take up 1 backpack slot and must be carried to each of the above locations. As this is a mapping exercise, you are not required to undertake any other activities at each location. So we have to add another unexplored location. So we're going to have another unexplored location. And this is for contract. That. Where's that going to be? I need to put a new unexplored location somewhere. Now, so far I've just been doing stuff around here. So let's go somewhere else, shall we? Let's put a little bit up top here, up in the cold area. So let's put the new location, let's put here. So this is the unexplored location 12. So I've got to travel to here, find out what it is, explore, do the battle or whatever if necessary. Then I've got to go to a random hex. Then travel to any location in the randomly selected map area. So does it, I just did a random hex, but does it have to be a hex with something in it? Right, so we travel to the unexplored location and then I need to go to somewhere that's already on the map as a reference point and then come back to town. So it could be a camp, it could be a delve, it could be another settlement. Okay, so D12, but it won't be number 1. Make sense? Does make sense, doesn't it? So ignoring ones, a D12, we are going to... I'm fucking doing it. Right, we are going to number 6. Another unexplored location, which is down here. So... Oh, God. Okay, so contract. So we're going from number 1 to number 12, explore. Then to number 6, explore, question mark. And then back to number 1. Now here's the thing, I was planning to do a camp raid this turn. I was planning to actually attack number 9 here, the Whispers from Beyond camp. Now this contract's only going to give me 3 gold on top of what I might actually find in those locations. So I've got to go from here, I've got to go to there, then I've got to come all the way down to here and then back up to here for the contract. So I think I might do that instead. I can always do a camp attack later. Right, so that's my Bermuda Triangle, the Willowa Triangle. So that's what we're going to be doing. Change of plans. I was thinking about doing a camp raid, but this is getting me interested. Now I've only got 5 turns to do this, so I've got to basically map from 1 to 12 to 6 and then back to 1, and I've got 5 turns. So we're looking at turn 9 to 14. So this contract is complete. This one's going to give me 3 gold and the potential to explore 2 unexplored locations. Okay. So it looks like we're doing that instead then. Right. However, it says that we are going to be having map. And this is for contract. Donkey. I need to have that. It's going to take up space in my backpack. All right. So I think that's what we're going to be doing then. Looks like we're going to be doing this contract. Traveling the wastes, looking for some gold, mapping the route. Right, and that, I think, is everything, except for finding out what's at the place and the travel roll. Okay, so we're going, okay, so for the contract, right, so 1 to 12, we have to make a travel roll. Because this is what we're going to be doing this turn. We're going to be traveling from the town up here to the north where it's all cold to this unexplored location for the contract. We've got to find out what's going to be there, but we've got to do the travel check first. So travel, what's going to happen with the travel roll? We get a 79, miserable weather. The weather is terrible and slows your travels. Make a 9+ traveling test. If you pass, you arrive. If you fail, you cannot travel any further this campaign turn and forced to camp. Next campaign turn, you must make a new travel roll. That's not good. So we rolled a 79 and we've got miserable weather. Now, a 9+ traveling test. Do I have anybody with traveling? Anyone with traveling? Oh, Ken has got a +1. Okay. So I've got a +1 to me traveling check. That's it. So +1 to the traveling check. Wrong dice. So we need a 8+. Nope. Okay, so if we fail, we cannot travel any further this campaign turn, forced to camp. Right, so we fail. end of turn, start next turn in wilderness, en route, roll, travel again. Right, well, that is it for that's it for campaign turn 9. I thought I was going to have a battle this turn, but we got waylaid by the weather on the way. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so campaign turn 9 is over. Campaign turn 10, we are going to have to start in the wilderness, do all the normal prep stuff, roll travel again, and continue our journey. So we are, let's say that we are currently here. So number 9 location. So we are here. We're en route to this area here. Okay, so a little bit more of an involved contract this time, and it's kind of cut the turn short. So another turn with no combat. No, that's good and bad. I mean, it gives. Oops. What am I doing? It gives Bertio another turn to recuperate. Right. So turn 9 is done. We are on the way. We are on the way to the north to investigate this location and to make a traveling map. And that will continue in turn 10. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, no combat, no battles this time, but with 5 leagues, that sometimes happens. Please, please, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Would really help me, and hopefully it will bring me luck for the next mission, the next turn. But yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next mission, next video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Cheers.